thawing lets some of that water seep into the cracks in the roadways. Now, as it freezes again, it can actually expand and with such force that it pushes away the gravel layer below and creates a bit of a hole under the pavement. Now, we eventually end up driving over this, and the weight of traffic can push right through the pavement. Now, the Northeast has been especially hard hit. In Boston, they've already had 4 times more potholes reported this winter than last. So, how do you prevent damage to your car from potholes? Well, here to answer that is Lauren Fix, automotive expert with the Car Care Council. Thanks so much for joining us here, Lauren. Now, they're everywhere. I can't seem to avoid them, but what can we do?
Well, the first thing is you have to actually shift your vision up. You need to look ahead and to see that they're there and try to find a way around them. The key thing is if you're going to slam on your brakes or make an evasive maneuver, look in the mirrors around you. There's traffic, especially during rush hour. If you can straddle that pothole or go around that pothole, that's great. But there are times you're forced to drive through it. And there's no place to go, especially like I was in New York City and I couldn't believe some of the expressways. There's huge potholes. You have to slow down. Again, look in your rearview mirror, see that they're coming. Slow down and drive straight through them at a very slow speed because the damage can be incredibly expensive. So
what kind of damage would we be talking about that these potholes can do?
Well, lately we've seen a lot of tires, a lot of bulging tires, blistering tires. You do not want to drive in those. It's very unsafe. We've seen damage to rims, especially if you've got low-profile tires, which means you've got small sidewall. In addition, you can see suspension damage, frame damage, steering damage, the body damage, and a lot of that is on you. It's so expensive to get that repaired. So it's your only form of transportation in many cases, so make sure to really pay attention to the roadway in front of you.
Now, is this something that would be obvious in terms of this pothole damage? Would it be really visible?
Well, when it's a tire that's blistered or something that car is misaligned as you're driving down the road, those are things it's time to take it to an ASE certified technician. You see their gears on their sleeves or outside their shops. You want them to really go through it. If you hit that same pothole every single day, you know what? You probably should go see your mechanic.
Now, do you know if the damage from potholes is actually covered by car insurance?
You know, that's really questionable because in some cities, you don't need to have that type of coverage, so you'll have to check with your insurance agent. I have heard of people trying to sue the city and the town and the state, but the fact is most times there's no recourse on that and it is on you. And we always say, as far as from the Car Care Council, to be car care aware, and really the truth of that is lifting your vision up, not just watching that car in front of you, but looking way ahead, trying to plan ahead, knowing that maybe in that low-speed lane, that pothole's been there every day and it's getting bigger and bigger. Maybe you should shift to the high-speed lane before you get there, or figure out a way to straddle it, or maybe take a different route.
All right, thank you so much, Lauren Fix. And you know, we're going to get a chance to chat with you in the next hour. We're going to talk a little bit more about how we can get ready for the warmer times this spring season. Thanks again. Jen?
All right, Alex, this is kind of a trick question. Are you tired of the snow? Join the crowd. Winter isn't over just yet. We'll talk to Dr. Greg Postel, our storm specialist, about our next winter storm. Don't go anywhere.